Hello, internet family. So, excuse how I look, and I know it's an odd time of an odd day to be making a video. I am currently at home resting. I had surgery yesterday, minor surgery, all is well. Being a big baby about it though, if I might say so myself. So I've got something interesting for us today though, something that really spoke to my life exactly right now today. So this, it's not hard to figure out what that is. It's a rotten orange, right? Which is kind of disappointing because this came out of a brand new bag of oranges. So the story behind this, we've all seen the memes and heard the tales of getting the rotten fruit out of the basket before it rots the rest of the fruit, and we all know to do that. But what about when we don't know there's rotten fruit in there? So like I said, this disgusting orange came out of a brand new bag of oranges, a bag of oranges that is otherwise perfect, and it's in my refrigerator. And as I was shifting things around trying to warm me up some leftovers for lunch a little while ago and move things around in my fridge, the oranges kept kind of like getting in my way, and it was chaos and it seemed out of my control, and I actually got pretty frustrated, like, why will you not just cooperate? And oranges kept falling out, and then this one fell out. And I was like, oh, okay, so now I'm actually really grateful for all of that chaos, for all of that disturbance that the bag of oranges was actually causing me, because if it hadn't happened, then this one rotten orange could have, especially as slow as my husband and I eat them, could have rotted the entire bag of oranges and ruined the entire thing, wasting me some money, among other things. And that spoke to me a lot about my life. So currently I'm in a season where I have no control over my life. I'm in a season where nothing is what it seems, where I don't know what to expect from one minute to the next, and I don't even know who or what is really even real anymore. This is a little bit more vulnerable than I planned on getting, but here we are. And there seems to be a lot of chaos and a lot of shifting and a lot of shaking going on in my life. And while my first response, naturally for me, is to grumble about it and to try to fix it, at the same time, that's not going to do any good. That's going to do as much good as me trying to pick up that bag of oranges and put it back together when the oranges are already falling out. So what's going to have to happen is God's going to have to do the shifting and the shaking for me to get out the rotten oranges. And the thing about this rotten orange is, not only did I not know it was there, but I didn't know which one was bad. I didn't know anything was bad to be searching for it. So in this shifting and shaking that's happening in my life, I know that God's doing that. I take this as a prophetic message, and I take this as a promise that in the shifting and in the shaking and in the frustrating circumstances and in the things that are beyond my control, that God is going to reveal and remove what is rotten, that I don't know is rotten in my life. And I don't know who else this is for, but He laid it on my heart to share it with you. So there it is. Anytime there is a shifting or a shaking going on in your life and something that is beyond your control, that you don't understand, just wait for it. Wait and see what God is getting ready to remove that you didn't even know needed to be removed. You guys have a blessed rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Love you all.